Hey y'all, I'm just going to read to you from the Christ letters here today. I also want to tell you, I've got antimony. You can look it up. That's what I'm wearing here. And when I've only worn it a few times, and every time that I've worn it, like I can normally see people's auras and this kind of thing, but you can see energy on a completely different level. So if you are a seer, look it up, buy some. Okay, love, love, love. It is the only way to healing, well-being, prosperity, true success, and happiness. I'm going to read to you from page 369. If you've got the book, The Christ Letters. Consciousness energy. Keep your consciousness whole and unfragmented. Christ says, it is of the greatest importance to your health, relationships, success in life, and your happiness that you should fully understand the true nature of consciousness and of your own unique consciousness. You must fully grasp that what you think, what you feel, and what you do is a consciousness energy, which forms the entire fabric of your experiences in life. It's the driving force behind all that happens to you and what you do. It's the ground on which you build your life and the reservoir of strength giving impetus to your daily life. It is all that you are beyond your soul at this present moment. It's the full scope of all that you can be and do at this precise moment. The state of your consciousness limits or promotes your well-being. Therefore, the contents of your consciousness, the degree of your spiritual awareness, insights, perception, beliefs, knowledge, standards of behavior, qualities of nature, morals, are your treasure from which you build your life. You can only build on what you are at this present time, and what you construct will be built of the elements or bricks of your consciousness. Nothing else. It's the be-all, end-all. It's the everything. Therefore, as hundreds of thousands of people are finding out worldwide, if you want to change your life, you must first change your consciousness. When you drive a car, you make very certain, if you're wise, that every part of the car is in good working order. Every tiny contributing factor to the trouble-free running of your car must be attended to. The battery topped up, the leads connected, spark plugs cleaned and tuned, petrol in the tank, oil in the sump, and so on. Therefore, to create happy, successful life, you must make and take the greatest daily care of the various elements and facets of your consciousness. You will remember and try to practice non-criticism and non-judgmentalism, for these are destructive of others. And eventually, we find ourselves in a similar firing line. You will try to control your anger, searching your mind for reasons why the target of your anger behaved as they did. This will diffuse your anger. You will try to find lovable traits about everyone that you meet or see throughout your day. Otherwise, you will, all unknowingly, be radiating an offensive consciousness energy which will be picked up and resented by others. Possibly all of these facets of consciousness are already known to you, but now I want to tell you about the dangers of fragmenting your consciousness. You do this even when you tell a white lie. A black lie is a horrendous insult to your own consciousness and to the consciousness of your listener. You may think that it is of no consequence, but when you lie, you send out a stream of false consciousness on which you expect other people to build their responses. Such a hitch in your consciousness, since you know you have lied, creates holes in the fabric of your own consciousness. Where there are holes in your consciousness, there is a hiatus of life force you expend on activities and goals, and a foul up in the consciousness which keeps you healthy and happy. Even in your communication, it will cause a lack of vibrancy and certainty that those with whole and healthy consciousness fabrics are able to impart when speaking to others or even simply leaving a spoken message. Have you noticed that? I noticed that. A healthy consciousness is created when you treat other people as you would like to be treated. Therefore, fulfill your promise or make provision that the breaking of a promise will not cause undue frustration or unhappiness or difficulty. Tell the truth in such a way as your listener will not be offended. Love always finds a way. Do not fabricate stories to make yourself a hero or a heroine or victim. Do not exaggerate a circumstance in any way, since you can send another person away with a falsehood in their mind. This can be more injurious to them than you can imagine. Never cause another person to stumble or fall along their daily path. Let everything that you think, say, and do be harmonious, whole, directed in your mind and heart by love and concern for every other person's well-being. In this way, you create the foundation of a whole happy life for yourself. You create the type of consciousness which is easily attuned to that of divine consciousness. Then miracles happen. If you lack success, examine your consciousness. Do you keep your word? Speaking of miracles, man, when I was just in Sedona with my friend Alora, which go and follow us on the Cosmic Christ Force here on YouTube if you don't already. We got a channel going. This is mine and her channel. We had some miraculous freaking miracles happen because we expected them to happen. Blessing the waters, we're like, we want proof of this within the next 5 minutes. We got it within the next couple of minutes. There was really miraculous things that happen, and some of these things even caught on videotape, like things that you're like, what? How did that happen? How is that possible? This is how it happens. This is how it happens when you're getting rid of all of those things, and you got to be so careful with it, right? You can practice this, you can study this, you can do it. But then, of course, you're just a freaking human, man. You're just a dude. You're just a woman. You're just a person. And so then these old behaviors, these old patterns can come up. But here's the thing. Once you have gotten to the point where you have really cleared out your consciousness, then you are so aware. You are so aware. And you will stop criticizing people. You will stop being judgmental. You might get frustrated with somebody for a minute, but then you will think, no, this is for me. This is for me. I don't know why, but I will figure it out. And I'm excited to find out why this is happening for me and all the good and wonderful things. So you guys know how I was having issues with my Social Security card because it got laminated. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. Anyways, we got it resolved yesterday. And I was looking back and thinking, like, all of these frustrations, like, I've been to the Social Security office and to the DMV and to the places, like, ugh, so many times. And it's not like they're next door to my house. But this whole time, so I got super frustrated once, like very. Then I left another time, felt like crying. Why is this happening? But I kept thinking, no, I know that this is happening for me. I know that this is happening for me. And I was trying to figure out why, right? Because our brain always wants to know the why. Okay, it's happening for me, but why? And so I got it resolved yesterday, and what an amazing relief. And as soon as the issue was resolved, it was like, oh, this was a timing issue. This is a timing issue. And it's all to keep me on this very particular path, right? Because divine timing's at play. I don't want something to happen earlier than when it's supposed to happen. I want things to happen at the exact right time. And this was what I was told when I had the issue finally resolved. And it was like, oh, it's a timing issue. And then last night, I was like, man, my laughter came back. So I would have these laughing spells, and there was actually no, no thing behind it. Like, there wasn't really a reason. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever just laughed and you're like, I don't even know why I'm laughing? It's that. And it returned. And so I thought, well, obviously everything is on the right path. And then I think back to these couple times when I was frustrated or leaving and like, is nobody going to help me? Am I never going to be able to get my card back? Obviously knowing, of course, I'm going to be able to resolve this, and not even seriously investing in that thought because I knew it would be resolved. But I'm like, why would I even for 1 second get frustrated? Why wouldn't I just be so thankful and so happy and be like, I know it's gonna work out exactly when it's supposed to, because that's exactly what happens every freaking time. Is it happens exactly at the time that it's supposed to happen, and that there's a bigger reason behind it, and I don't need to know what it is because I'll find it out later. But anyways, that has nothing to do with what we were talking about. I just love you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in here. If you don't have this book, this is what it looks like. If you're looking to buy it on Amazon, I don't know, could you see that? Yeah, this is the one. You can read it for free online. I recommend buying it because then you can highlight it and you can write in it, you know? It's great. Anyways, Christ letters, the Christ letters. Love you guys, and I will see you in the next one.